All right, good evening, folks. I'm your talk host, Miss G. Welcome to another episode of The Tea with Miss G. That's enough. We only have 5 minutes. So let's please welcome our returning contestant on Loyola's Next Top RA, Miss Gelyn Divinagracia. Hi, Miss G. Thank you for having me on here. Hi, Gelyn. Again, thank you so much for being here. We're just going to dive right into it because, again, we only have 5 minutes. Anyways, so just to begin, campus life looks so different right now. What steps are you taking to build community in a virtual setting? Well, some of the steps that I've taken all center around this idea of trying to maintain normalcy, trying to give a taste of the normal and the abnormal for my residents. So while I did do my objectives of the job, building community through personalizing my one-on-ones with all my residents and virtual programming, I vividly remember taking the extra step towards providing normalcy at the beginning of the school year. Ooh, was it the resident cookbook program with Sister Jean that you and another RA did? No, but it was one of the programs that I did. Iconic. Love Sister Jean. Don't we all love Sister Jean, right? Yes, correct. Thank you. So there was a good majority of the United States. It's great. Anyways, I remember at the beginning of the semester, we were told decorating our floors and creating door decks were not mandatory, given the time crunch that we had. On top of that, because I live in Francis Hall, we didn't have any of our own supplies, so we had to have our resident director go out and get all our supplies for us. But despite these obstacles, I still made the effort to decorate my 2 floors anyways, and I continued to make door decks for my residents and everything that came with that. And when people think of RAs and living in the dorms, I think one of the first things they think about are the cute hall decorations. And because I knew decorating my hall would provide some sense of community and normalcy in dorm life, I just wanted to give that to my residents. Oh, that's great. And according to my sources, us, because we're the same person. That's correct. I understand besides being an RA, you're a 3rd-year nursing student doing 2 clinicals, you're a small group leader of an Asian American faith-based group, and you're also a vice president of a sorority, all on top of navigating through a pandemic. I mean, what have you learned about your identities, and how does this impact your role as a student leader? Yeah, normally when I and a lot of people think of the word identity, we usually think of things like our race, gender, religion, etc. But I think the identity that I grew in a lot this year was who I am as a leader, my leadership identity essentially. And as you mentioned, this semester is my most fully loaded in regards to literally every single aspect of my life. And I grew as a leader with this lotus mentality. If you know what a lotus flower is, it's a little flower that sits on water, and no matter how much dirt, sand, or whatever sits on that lotus flower, it will always sit and float to the top. Even if you try to drown the flower, it will naturally just float to the top, to the surface. I kind of picture myself as this lotus flower right now, and it impacts the way I view myself and identity as a student leader. I have all these responsibilities piling on me, but if the RA role has taught me anything, it's definitely resilience and adaptability, because you don't know what's coming your way at any night, and you have to be ready for it. This semester required better time management, organizational skills, and intentional acts of self-care and reflection to take place, which I feel I tremendously grew in this semester. And I wish to model this Lotus leadership to my residents, to be this role of resilience for them. Wow, thank you for that. And what else are you hoping to gain from being an RA again? Well, I do continue to, keep building all the interpersonal skills that I've gained from being an RA. I think one of my biggest hopes to gain from being an RA is this ongoing immersion of community care. I personally get fulfillment when I see the people I care about and the people that I love thrive. And that's just kind of the person that I am. I consider myself to be a huge person for others. And being an RA is a prime catalyst for community care. I feel I like to give people the space and resources to grow as individuals, whether it's connecting them with their academic advisor or talking with them when they're feeling anxious about an exam coming up, just to be that person that makes some difference in their day or week or even life, that personally brings a smile to my face. And I hope to continue being that facilitator of community care as a returning RA. Yeah, wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Gelyn. Well, that is all the time we have for tonight, folks. Thank you all for... Wait, that's it? Yes, girl, I only said we have 5 minutes. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in. Please do I get a gift or something from being on the show? Oh yeah, actually, Glenn over there said that there was like a gift basket for you of all the uneaten M&Ms you stockpiled from moving quarantine and never had the heart to throw away. Anyways, that is all for tonight, folks. Have a good night. Thank you.